And good evening, everybody. This is Cook's War Strategy Gaming with another episode of Total War Rome Remastered with the Egypt campaign. So, welcome back. If you're joining the episode or the stream, welcome back. If you're new, I hope you enjoy. We should be doing a couple hours here of the Egypt campaign. Last off, we had just recently taken Ankara from Pontus. We were at war with the Seleucids, Pontus, Parthia, and the Numidians. Apparently, we were at war with Carthage, unless Fog of War is hiding the fact that Numidia actually owns Carthage now. That could be the case because, according to this, we are at war with Carthage, but I don't think that's the case. I don't remember them declaring on us. Could be mistaken. Regardless, it doesn't really matter too much if we are or not. Now, it says here Palma is neutral, so that's what I'm guessing. It also says Carthage is neutral here. Information obscured by the fog of war. Okay. My guess is that Numidia actually owns Carthage now. You can see we're right here on the map legend. So the overlay map in Rome Remastered, kind of slick, a little bit. One of the better features of the Remastered edition. I like it. It's much easier and quicker to find information that you want to. You have icons here representing the size of your city, so I can quickly glance at our capital here, Memphis. It's a huge city. We can just tell quickly, even without looking at the tooltip, that Basra is a smaller town versus Jerusalem, but that is a larger town. So minor city or large city versus large town. Petra is a minor city, so minor city kind of looks like that. Large city looks a little bit bigger with like a roof, more of a roof on top. And then the huge city of Memphis, you have like these nice looking arches, and on top, like almost like a dome. Arched dome on top of a Greek column structure. So those are the nicer features here. You also have the nice layout of the political map. Like I said, fog of war you have to take into consideration. You can also look at diplomatic mode, neutrals versus at war versus friendlies. You have the legend here. Now here's some other features, security features based off of military presence, location, visibility, and neighboring regions. So your outlier provinces will be much less secure, but if we have a large military presence, it will be not in the complete red. Also, resources. Trade goods, base farming level, mining. So you can see Thebes has a good resource list, but Siwa does not. So not all provinces are created equal. You can see our expansion into Tarsus gains us lots of resources. We can look at all our fortifications on the map. So that's helpful in finding gaps. Like I have a gap in our intelligence right here. So if I think about it, trying to build a watchtower here in this little area, just to keep an eye on rebel units mostly, since it's in our interior lands. Also, not a lot of watchtowers here on the border with Parthia. Alright, well, it's enough about the map legend. Let's get back to the game. We have our army that has invaded under Philadelphus. He now occupies. I don't know why Philadelphus. Philometor should be the commanding general. Okay, Philadelphus is the governor, so I guess that makes sense. Philometor is actually our main general in the north, in Asia Minor. They took Ankara, but now Pontus has taken that occasion to try to get behind the main force and take Tarsus. But Tarsus has a large garrison, so I feel confident, but they have no general to command it. But if we can, maybe we need to just attack out of Tarsus and hit the disorganized, the spread out forces of Pontus before they can group up and siege the city. So I think that's what we're going to do here in our opening move. I think that's all we're going to take out. Alright, clear victory. We'll march back into Tarsus. Let's retrain these troops. So the other issue we're having now is lots of low public order requiring us to hold a lot of garrison troops in our cities. We have our newer army here under Nefertiti Bet. We already moved him out, but he's going to take on these small Parthian armies, but also try to take Hatra. Seleucia has survived 2 assaults. You can see the devastation here. So we're already on low tax rate. We need to figure out how we can reduce squalor. So we are trying to build more buildings that will do that. Public order bonus due to law. 10% for the execution square. And I suppose counselor's chambers will do the trick too. Let's take a look at our armies in North Africa. Looks like we have a battle about to unfold against the Numidians. So the army under the extremely talented General Hirubin will be attacking Captain Jubal of the Numidians.
This will be
All
a
right.
grim day. All days.
We'll start the deployment here. Looks like, again, we're in very flat lands here in North Africa. In this part of North Africa. Guess we'll try to play this right side of the battlefield. Let's line up our spears like we normally do. They will be the backbone of the formation. Keep our general behind there and back. Chariot archers we'll put on the flank with. Let's do these Numidian mercenaries. There's only 2 of them. That's kind of silly. We'll just keep them with the general. We only have 11 desert cavalry there. Archers supporting the main line. Let's do skirmishers. In a loose formation, we're going to try something a little bit different. They'll be way up, they'll be in front here. Hoplites in reserve. There's not many of them left. Oh, we got more. We got a few more bowmen than we did, I think, in previous battles under here, Ruben. All right, so a little bit stronger in the missile department. Definitely a lot weaker in the mobile department, as we lack some of the cavalry that we had in the past battles. Let's put them on the left. Chariots and these remaining desert cavalry. And let's begin this battle.
Now the enemy will know fear. Reinforcements have come, and your strength grows once more.
Units, run! Units, double units, run! Move at the double, move at the double!
Right, they have their Numidian cavalry, which are missile cavalry, so maybe let's bring up our bows, because our skirmishers can't really get to them. Let's get the chariot archers out to the flank too. Alright, so our archers are unleashing their bows. So maybe we can get our skirmishers in the firing distance against the Numidian cavalry. And they're all kind of just scattering away. Chariot archers, are they out of bows? Let's see what we got here. Desert infantry. Yeah, we've managed to kind of skirmish some casualties on their side. Chariot archers. So we'll charge right into their Numidian cavalry. We do route them, so that's good. All right, let's march our spearmen forward. So I don't know if force melee. I don't want to force melee. Why aren't these chariot archers firing? Skirmishers are doing a good job. Uh-oh. Lost track of our left flank here. I might break our main line into smaller groups here, since they want to keep harassing our flanks. Alright, our chariot archers are running away. Trying to move our spearmen into formation or forward. Keep driving at their lighter infantry. Guess we'll just attack. Go for it. Those dastardly desert infantry are running away as we try to engage them. Their camel riders try to charge. They're getting in on the flank, but now I am protected by another spear unit. Another charge. Uh-oh. Our left flank is getting hammered.
The enemy general flees like a frightened child. Now attack and break the will of his followers.
Let's try to counter their attack on our left. But their general is retreating, and that's sending the rest of their units scurrying away.
Destroy them. Spearmen.
Looks like they're fleeing. So the Egyptian spears are doing their jobs. Alright, so the enemy army's in full retreat.
Attack quickly! Attack!
Let's try to run down as much as we can.
As enemies, these men.
Alright, end battle. We inflicted 1,200 casualties versus their 355. And it was a pretty even fight. We had a slight numerical advantage, but those are lopsided casualties.
Glorious victory.
Glorious victory.
Mighty general. Forward. Mighty general. Forward.
They're down to 50%. Definitely gotta spam some more spears.
Aye, great lord.
Do we have any? No, we do not have any soldiers on these ships. We already landed them. Do have more reinforcements on the way, though.
Mighty general. Aye, great lord. Yes, mighty lord. Aye, great lord. Set sail. Mighty ships ready. Yes, mighty lord.
And we can use our train or our ships to transport our soldiers maybe a little bit quicker.
Yes, mighty lord.
We're down to 1,300 in denarii, so doesn't look like I'll be able to build that much more. Let's take a quick look at, do we have any armies not moving? They're held up in Ankara. Need to repair some buildings first. Let's take a look and see what units I can move out of Ankara.
Orders?
Before we see some rebelliousness out of the population.
My liege, my liege, my liege. Sire! Joining forces! Sire!
There are mercenaries available, barbarian mercenaries. We cannot hire that many at the moment. So
My liege, orders?
I don't know if Philadelphus is just a good governor, but the population in Ankara is not very rebellious. Actually, no. Population is down to 616. Why is it so low? I didn't enslave the population. I just occupied the settlement. That's why the population isn't rebellious. They're down to 616 population. What were they do? What was the AI doing?
Sire! Move out!
I need to build some more spies and see what's up with some of that.
My eyes are yours. None shall see me.
I have a diplomat over here.
Sire?
Just I'm kind of using him to see who owns what at this point. Looks like the Scythians have all of the far eastern Europe, the Russian steppe area. I guess that would be what, Ukraine, the Crimea. Alright, I think that's all the moves I can really do right now. So let's move on to the next turn. We got 5 alerts to take a look at. We have ceasefire in effect. Thrace and the House of Skippy. Agent found from Seleucia, or the Seleucids. Suitable husband, good attacker, and sharp. We can use the extra generals for sure, or governors. Another Euergetes. Coming of age. Tahotem. That's good. Rioting in Seleucia. That's not good. And looks like the Parthians are back. No governor. Marriage celebrations. Alright. What do we want to do with Euergetes? I have governor there. I need more governors.
Orders?
I've got the generals I think I want. Bostra doesn't need a governor apparently. They're pretty happy there. Lower population, usually easier to
My liege. March!
quell or keep happy.
Mighty general. Onward! Orders?
Let's take a look at Nefertiti and his army. So we got Parthians blocking this bridge here towards Hatra. Let's see if we can't eliminate the Parthian factionaire who's isolated himself here on the banks of the river here. Is that the Euphrates? Which river is that? Actually could not. Their army is just slightly out of reach. Slightly out of reach. Antioch is now content, we will say. Ooh, and their army's backed off. That's perfect.
Sire!
Can I... Are there any more mercenaries? Yes, barbarian cavalry mercenaries and barbarian mercenaries. Yes, let's hire the barbarians. Ooh, they have a stack right there. Uh-oh. I'm outnumbered. Run away, run away.
Forward. Mighty General. Orders? Attack!
I lost. I should have fought that battle on the ground, I guess.
My liege.
So population is so low in Ankara, we cannot even, we can't build anything, so we can't really develop it. The only thing we can do is maybe start, I mean, we could build, we can move troops from Tarsus in Antioch. We can build, like, peasants. Start moving, then you can start moving population over to lower population areas, and that might actually help some of the rioting that we have in some of our larger cities. Yeah, look at Sidon at 70% satisfaction. Actually, I should be building whatever building I need to in Antioch. Let's do the Counselor's Chamber. We're down to 500 gold, so we'll have about 8,000 gold next turn. So resources are becoming a little more scarce. What navy is this? Pontus Navy, huh? Only 160 ships.
Aye, great lord. Aye, great lord.
So that's 2 ships.
Ready to sail. Yes, mighty lord. Ready to sail. Set sail. Aye, great lord. Set sail. Sire, move out. My liege. March.
Oh, nice. There's a site of famous battle. So that last battle was a famous battle. There were some other larger battles. I didn't notice the cross swords. There were some of these other battles. I mean, they were mostly sieges, I guess. Yeah, I don't see any cross swords against, because some of those bigger battles against Pontus it seemed famous to me. So no cross swords there. I wonder what qualifies as a famous battle. But whatever did, it happened right here. Site of the famous battle outside of Lepkis and Magna in North Africa.
My liege.
Oof. Man, the AI just comes at you relentlessly.
March.
Yeah, Ruben's gonna march forward anyways.
My liege.
We need to move him there. Can we? Is there any? Yes. Libyan mercenaries. Actually, they did pretty well in battle, so we're gonna hire those guys.
Mighty general.
Let's get some of these other.
Orders.
Wish there was more mercenaries to hire.
Orders. Sire. March. Sire. Aye, great lord.
Where are we moving Kaya? What was my thought process? Why did I move him out of Cyrene? Okay, I already have a governor in Cyrene.
Mighty general.
So I was obviously moving Kaya, who's our faction leader. Maybe I'm moving him to the capital? Yes, I was.
My liege. Forward. My liege. Move out. Mighty general.
We have 212 denarii. Can't really build anything. I think I moved all the units that I needed to move or wanted to move.
Orders. Onward.
That's weird. So sometimes moving a unit out and you have public orders happy. Sometimes you get a bonus to. It's almost like you're gonna have too big of a garrison size. I wonder if that's part of the problem. 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta take a look at this culture penalty too. There's no culture penalty here in Sidon. Yet there's 80% squalor.
Sire. Mighty
I'm
general.
gonna try something
Mighty
here.
general. Onward. My liege. Move out. Sire. Move out.
No.
Sire.
So I'm not sure what causes the. Sometimes you get a bonus in public order when you move troops out. Start building some peasants. Reduce the population and send them out. Now, population does contribute to overall income, though, too.
Sire. Sire. March. Sire. March. Move out. Our ships are under attack.
Alright, our 121 versus their 161. Clear defeat.
Disengage.
That was our trireme. Alright, so the general under Numidia, the general mutinies versus Herr Reuben. They outnumber us by 100. Now Herr Reuben is a 9-star general. I can't see in detail exactly what mutinies has to offer any special abilities. Let's see breakdown of his army. Lots of desert infantry, Numidian javelin. He has some archers, so it's like a veteran skilled army. Missile cavalry. I have more of a hodgepodge, bowmen. I have a couple chariot. I have one heavy chariot and the general. Plus our spears, which I feel the spears outclass their desert infantry. Although their upkeep is about the same as Nile spearmen. Alright, well. So their desert infantry might be actually stronger than the Nile spearmen.
Victory is near at hand! If all do their duty, we will profit.
Looks like we're fighting on a dry riverbed. That's a little bit more hilly terrain. Sand dunish. Well, let's take advantage of this height here. He attacked us, so maybe we can just stay in a defensive formation. I'm gonna keep all the chariots together, including the general. Actually, I did like the Libyan mercenary skirmishers out in the front in a loose formation. Thought that was pretty effective. We'll push them forward at the opening of battle to get out of this mess here. Oh, and the bowmen.
Units crew. Units form up.
Alright. Let's start this battle and let's move up the skirmishers out in the front. So let's move them forward even more.
Units run. Units double time at the double.
Numidian cavalry. Well, they went right after those. Went straight at the skirmishers and completely destroyed them. They're charging hard. Desert infantry caught our mercenaries again. Let's see if we get the chariots to charge. They got in on our flank here. Let's pull him to the flank here. Let's try to protect their flank. Yeah, they are swarming us. They're trying to outflank us on both flanks. Right, the mercenary hoplites trying to hold the line on the left flank. Alright, the center held. Let's see if we can pull back some of these spears, though. Not so sure about our chariots are struggling. See if the general can help them out over here. Our Nubian spearmen's broke. Where are our bows? Need them to help. Need some help. Need some missile fire. Their cavalry trying to push our bowmen away. Mercenaries. We are losing, that is for sure. So these spearmen, if they can hold. These spearmen are isolated and are now breaking. There's our general. Now these spearmen are just going to get completely outflanked. And I think they're finally breaking. Let's see if we can take out their general, maybe. So our spearmen got outmatched. That is for sure. Must be time to call it a battle. Wait, how do I retreat? Is there no, like, runaway?
The enemy king is slain.
Oh, yeah.
His news will run like wildfire through the enemy.
We
and
kill their
bring
king.
despair.
Kill their king. Right. Well, we did one good thing in the battle. Now run away. Now go. Apparently there's no way to actually retreat.
With all haste.
Is this a unretreatable battle?
Ready. Run. Quickly. Hurry. Run. Attack. Run. Move, move. General. Destroy them. General.
Apparently we're just going to... they're picking us off now one by one. I'll get out of here.
Run. Quickly. Move, move. Quickly. Quickly. With all haste.
I guess we'll just stay on the border. Stay on the border of the battlefield until they maybe force us to retreat. Just don't want to lose the general. Should be able to get away. There's something in the settings here. Rally, blah blah blah. Halt. Nope. Nope. Nothing about retreat. Open quick menus. Toggle unit speed. Create a unit group. Pause battle. That's funny. They're not gonna just engage.
Your gen...
Really.
Defeat has come.
I'm gonna lose my 9-star general. At least I killed their king. That was a pretty devastating battle. Heroic death.
Orders? Onward! Mighty General.
Ooh, I got some stronger and stronger armies now marching. Uh-oh. Plague in Thebes? That's not good. Milishir Alexander is betrothed to Cleopatra. So this could be a replacement for Herr Reuben. He's all the way in Sidon.
My liege. Sire.
Actually, let's start moving him that way.
Mighty General.
Things were looking good in West Africa, but things have turned drastically bad. Drastically for the worst. And now their Numidian armies look stronger than ever. And Lepkis Magna is left without a general or governor, and really not the greatest of troops. There are no archers left. I have no archers on the way. Guess we're forced to build skirmishers. Rioting still going on in Seleucia. Well, let's look at...
Mighty general.
Let's gain some
Attack!
victories here.
Glorious victory! Forward! Orders? Forward! Mighty forward! Sire!
There's an army under Parthia.
My liege! Mighty general!
God, there's just so much unrest in Tarsus.
Orders? March! Sire! March! Orders? Move out! Mighty general! Mighty general! Order. Mighty general! Onward!
And they're down to 55% public order. Can't really afford to move any more troops out.
Mighty general!
Is any more mercenaries available? No.
My liege!
Let's see, Antioch. We could move troops from Antioch to Tarsus. But that one spear unit cost us. We're receiving a cultural penalty in Antioch. Maybe that's part of the problem. 33% negative modifier for that. So do we destroy it? Paved Greek roads. We get a cultural penalty because of the roads. Governor's Palace. Oh. Or can we really not? Can we really not destroy the Governor's Palace? We cannot destroy the roads? Yeah, we're going to destroy the shipwright. -29.5 minus 29.5 cultural penalty. So destroying some of those buildings only did a little bit of help. Oh no. Okay. Oh.
Mighty general. Mighty general. Move out, mighty general. Move out.
Definitely need to send more troops to the west now. Alright. Gotta start building a new army. Pharaoh's bowmen. Chariots. Nile cavalry. So we're gonna build some of our best units now. Camel archers. Okay. Need to build up Memphis some more now. Let's build the shrine. Agriculture, roads.
My liege.
If we look at the map overlay, we can get a quick picture of what cities aren't building. So Petra's not building anything. Or they're not building units. No. Yeah, they're retraining units. Not building any buildings either. I don't have enough gold to build anything else, so again, resources starting to stretch thinner and thinner as these wars wage on. I might have to destroy these mines. No, can't destroy the mines, even though I get a cultural penalty. Let's take a look at our navy. Maybe.
Ready to sail. Ready to sail. Set sail. Ready to sail. Attack. Victory. Ready to sail. Ships ready.
Oh, I forgot he had a unit on attached.
Ships ready. Set sail. Aye, great lord. Set sail. Aye, great lord. Set sail.
Still haven't laid siege to Seleucia, though.
Mighty general. Sire.
Alright, next turn.
Our ships are under attack.
Alright, Seleucids, get us. Oh, we got the victory out of that one. Even though the odds were not good. Pontus goes ahead and sieges Anchria back.
Disengage.
Alright, settlement besieged, coming of age. Neco. More rioting. Now rioting in Tarsus. Still plague in Thebes. Alright, let's take a look at the northern situation.
My liege. Attack! Victory!
How large is this army? Hillmen. They actually have phalanx pikemen. So their army is getting a little bit stronger too.
Fire!
I don't know if we win that battle.
Mighty general.
And I need all the troops in Tarsus right now I can use.
Sire!
Alright, we're gonna fall back.
Out! Onward! Mighty general. Mighty general. Assassin ready. Sire! Who shall die this day? I kill to please you. Moving to position.
Let's see if we can kill the captain of horses.
Moving to position. My liege. Prepare for battle. Attack! Prepare for battle. Glorious victory. Onward. Mighty general. Sire. Onward. Mighty general. Forward. Mighty general.
So not sure what I have to do in Sidon, because that population is not is rebelling. Maybe more shrines. The Pharaoh's palace. Walls. Alright, so the Numidian armies are approaching Lepkis Magna. Now we have reinforced it quite a bit. I just don't have any spares, and their city defenses are not the best. I cannot build stone walls. I'm stuck with the wooden walls. Alright, one more alert to look at. Assassination mission is a success. Idle resources. Let's take a look at our idle resources. See if we can get a ceasefire. Very demanding. Alright, doesn't look like Numidia is interested in a ceasefire. Let's look at our agents we have.
My eyes are yours. None shall see me.
Alright, the Seleucid army here. Getting pretty strong.
Mighty general, move out. Disengage!
Alright, looks like they're gonna siege Lepkis Magna.
We are besieged.
I don't know if I can hold them. Might be the first city we lose.
Ships ready. Make ready for combat.
Outnumbered there.
Disengage! Get sail there, mighty lord. Aye, great lord. Yes, mighty lord. Ships ready. Set sail. Aye, my lord. Ships ready. Make ready for combat.
Alright, this should be an easy victory there on the water, as that's our main navy. We gotta repair a bunch of buildings.
Assassin ready. Orders. Prepare for battle. Glorious victory. Mighty general.
Should disband some of these low strength mercenary units.
Orders. Sire. My liege. Mighty general.
Settlement besieged. Oh, Ankara, Seleucia, and Lepkis Magna. 3 settlements are besieged in the same turn.
My liege. I kill. Mighty general. Sire, sire, my liege. My liege. Mighty general. My liege. Sire. Onward. Orders. Attack! Prepare for battle. Victory! Victory! Victory!
They keep running away like that.
Sire, attack! Attack! Mighty general, engage the enemy. Victory! Sire, sire, mighty general. Orders! Sire. My liege. Onward! Onward!
Where do we want to put Mishwar? Oh yeah, Alexander. He's going all the way to Lepkis Magna. Actually, he'll probably end up in Cyrene, as Lepkis Magna is being besieged.
Forward! Mighty general, march!
Actually, that's what we're going to start doing. Convalescing upon Cyrene. That way we can... That'll be the rally point.
Ships ready! Mighty general! Mighty general! Onward! Mighty general!
I should probably get these
Orders!
soldiers into Tarsus.
My liege!
All right, we are going to end this episode here and take on the next episode in a day or two and see what we can do. We a little bit of setbacks going on here. We thought after the second siege of Seleucia that we might be able to recover and finally move on these other lands, but these little tiny armies here
Mighty general.
can't seem to completely annihilate. So we're probably going to lose what we gained in Ankara. But it drew out their full stack here. If we can meet them on the field of battle in a head-to-head fight, we should be able to defeat them. Alright, well, I appreciate you watching this video, and I hope to see you on the next one. And thank you very much. Have a good night.